Hello, this is Rachel from 7 and All, and in today's video I'm going to give you a nice look inside the financial literacy books from Evan Moor. I have grade 1 as well as grade 2 here to show you. They offer this in quite a few grade levels though, at least up to grade 5 if I'm remembering correctly. So if you get a little glimpse into these grades, it's going to give you a picture of what to expect. Evan Moor is very consistent. They just gradually level up the content, leveling up the vocabulary, the math involved, and the situations. So I'm going to give you a glimpse inside what kind of topics you can expect within this little workbook. So we have 10 different units: using money to trade, buying groceries, shopping for clothes, earning money in your family, saving money, paying at a restaurant, raising money to help others, buying and selling at a yard sale, planning a party, and paying at the post office. This is the first grade level. In the second grade level, the topics are similar, but there are a few that are different as we're getting into a different grade level. Now, in these Evan Moor books, a lot of the pages are for students and are reproducible. So if you're having multiple students or you're wanting to use the book multiple times, you're intended to be able to copy these. And also, many people actually prefer to buy the digital versions of these Evan Moor books. That's another option for you as well, is to buy the digital PDF and print which pages you want to use with your children from that. And that can be a really solid option versus just copying out pages. Not every page, these aren't just the simple workbooks in that every page is a child-facing page. There are pages like these that are just for the parent or for the teacher. And these are more designed for teachers, so some of this is going to sound like you have a classroom in front of you. You might not have a classroom, but these books will still be very easy to implement. So in each unit of these books, it starts with a little story right here, and it's written at a fairly doable reading level that if you have a first grader who is reading at a first grade level, they should be able to read this pretty well. You might want to have them read it to you to be able to help with any tricky words or with any comprehension issues. But they introduce each unit with a little kind of practical story here. So here we're talking about making trades. And then after that story, we have a little vocabulary activity where the child is reading the words and writing them in sentences. This is not very difficult at this age because they just put this word right here and then you put it in the sentence. So they're not really trying to challenge your first grader, but this is getting them more familiar with these words, getting some practice writing and spelling. And they have a couple of different student activity pages. So these would be the pages that you might copy if you want to use this multiple times, or the pages you would print off for your child. So quite a few of the pages are worksheets, activity pages, just giving you a little look at a variety. So here we're circling the coins, or we're drawing the coins that we would be using to pay for something. Here we're reading about how Pam earns money and how much Pam gets paid for her work. And then not everything is a worksheet. Sometimes they have little games or little activities that are a little bit more interactive. And these are designed for classrooms, so these might end up being games that you play with your child or that you have a couple of your children play and do together to make it more fun. So here you'll copy out these gift cards and we'll have a trading party. Then we get to our next unit, buying groceries. This follows this exact same format, so you can come to expect a typical format. Shopping day, then we have our vocabulary, then what would you buy? So we have a variety of ways to answer problems. We have drawing, we have short answers, filling in yes or no. So they're just giving you different kinds of money situations and inviting children to think about money, which I love this application of math for this age because I think it's very engaging for kids. It's a very practical and real life application for, hey, why are we learning this math? Oh, we're learning this math because it can really apply to situations. Hey, the clothes that we wear, they cost money. So can we learn to look at price tags as we're going shopping? Can we figure out, hey, what's the difference between buying used or buying new? Do we actually, if it takes me this much work to earn this much money, do I really want to spend all of that on a toy? These are great discussion starters as well for you with your child. I want to give you a look into grade 2 now to just give you a glimpse at how it slightly levels up. So again, we're starting with using money to trade, a little bit of a longer story, a little bit more complex reading level and vocabulary. Then again, we have just vocabulary practice, a few activity pages, thinking about trading, thinking about worthwhile trades and buying. Then we have actually the same activity here, but some different, maybe slightly more grown-up toys, skateboards, some different things. We've got our buying groceries unit. Let's go further on into the book. Let's look at raising money to help others. So we're going to do a fundraiser here. We get our vocabulary related to a fundraiser, some different activity pages about that. So I would not keep these activities just to the page, but have these worksheets, work through them with your kids, but use them as a starting point to really make it a habit to talk about money with your kids. Talk about how you're using money, the things that cost money, the ways that your family uses money in different ways in your own daily life. I really highly encourage parents to have regular conversations about money with their kids. Not to make money the great important goal or anything, but just to make it it's not a taboo topic. This is something we can talk about. This is something we can share skills about. We can share information and strategies, and just make it not a big scary topic or a taboo topic or something we don't talk about, but something that we do talk about and that we do help equip our kids to know how to handle money well when they grow up. So I wanted to give you a quick little glimpse inside these resources. And if your kids are older, I think you can expect the books to be very similar, but to just gradually keep leveling up in the challenge as appropriate to different grade levels. All right, I hope that it was helpful for you to see inside Financial Literacy by Evan Moor. See you next time. Bye.